Hi, it's Rich Tarani. Thanks for watching. We're at ITEXPO 2016 in Fort Lauderdale. Stephen Wingfield's with us with Bicom Systems. And Steve, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you very much, Richard, for having us here in Fort Lauderdale.
We're thrilled, and I was hoping we can talk a little bit about what you guys do to start off.
Sure. Bicom Systems has been set up 12 years ago. We were the first company to take Asterisk, not with the purpose of creating another open source project, but to create a turnkey solution that was aimed at service providers. And that professional turnkey solution has been developed in several different ways ever since. One is towards an ever more integrated telco experience. So through our serverware and telcoware product, we give the service providers all that they need to set themselves up. And also towards the end user, through our Glocom product, both in the desktop and in the mobile, we give end users an experience that we believe is unparalleled.
Now, when you think of open source, you don't necessarily think of unparalleled experience. You think of reasonably priced, less expensive, things like that. So tell me about the disconnect between the perception of what people might think of open source and what you're providing.
One of the things we set out to do was to provide a product that was warranted, guaranteed to work. Of course, there is a price advantage through the fact that it has an open source base, but everything that we've done has been guaranteed to work, which is why customers ranging from NASA through to Astrium with Iridium and its satellite services are using Bicom Systems softwares.
Great. Now, in terms of the trend in the carrier space to take traditional hardware and virtualize it, called network function virtualization, is that something that your company would say that you're ahead of the curve on that because of who you are?
Rich, small bit of congratulations for the questions that you asked. Thank you. That was a real opportunity. We have, amongst our 7 products that are being displayed at the show, serverware. And serverware, as best we know, is the only virtualization platform that is dedicated to telephony. So as well as providing the virtualization and the different virtual servers where they're needed, it also measures the hardware usage, whether it be the RAM, whether it be the CPU or the disk I/O, against the activity that is taking place, such as the call patterns, the call recordings, and that allows you to build up a history. It allows you to put in place the warning points should the hardware be becoming overused.
Now, one of the challenges that carriers have to deal with when it comes to network functions virtualization.
And so it allows us to understand the jitter levels and in that way manage the traffic so as to provide the end users and also the upstream with the best possible alternatives.
Now, one of the initial goals of NFV was to allow different products from different companies to more easily interoperate. Is that something that you've heard any requests for?
I'll admit we haven't yet.
Okay. What else should we know about Bicom Systems and what you guys are doing?
Well, among the 7 products, there is also Glocom, which, as I mentioned, that comes in both the desktop and in the mobile, and it's providing customers, the end users, with an ever more feature-rich, but importantly for service providers, it allows them to have a real distinction in the market compared with other Asterisk-based systems.
Fantastic. Now, you were nice enough to bring a hat with you today, and maybe we could talk a little bit about the hat. Do customers get that hat if they sign on? Is that how it works?
That hadn't been intended, but now that you've said it, you put me on the spot. They can have the Comsware hat that has all of the 7 features involved that we said. But if there's one other special item we have, it's IP key systems, and that we're launching at the show today. It reinvents the traditional key system. So where customers might be most comfortable, most familiar with the like of Panasonic or possibly Epigee, it takes all of that but gives it in a format that allows it to work with IP.
So is that would be cloud-based then, right? So you're
that will be on-site.
So it's on-site. So what So traditional key systems, you press a button for this line, you press
Absolutely.
a button for that. You have different keys.
Shared line appearance.
So what's the hardware look like on the desk? What are the people using?
On the desk, it will be an IP phone. We support Yealink and Polycom.
And what does the person have on their premise? What hardware do they have to support that?
It's a small device called the Office Box that's about this large, and it fits into one U.
Fantastic. Great.
And then probably in about 6 to 12 months, we'll introduce that into the hosted arena.
Very exciting. Anything else we should know before we sign off?
All good.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much for your time.